All right, what's up, guys? Just want to start recording this trade. I entered right when we broke back to the upside in the 1 minute time frame, which was about here off of this candle. I really want to see if we can get a continuation to the upside because again, gold has been very bullish, and again, we broke structure in the 5 minute time frame. We swept out this hourly low. We came back into this 5 minute fair value gap, and we got a nice continuation out of it. Based off the higher time frame, we do have these hourly gaps above this hourly high, this hourly gap, and we have all these 15-minute highs, as you guys can see right here marked out. And we have this 4 hour high. So again, if we look at the daily time frame, we have been very bullish. I usually like to wait for some sort of retrace down into like this order block or something like that, but I really want to see if we can continue higher, at least take out this high, and maybe just continue this overall trend to the upside on the higher time frame. So right now, the way I'm going to manage this trade, we are coming up and sweeping at a 15-minute high right now. This would be my break even. I'm going to take off like 10% here, another 10%, and then this would be a 1 to 2 RR right here, basically where our stop loss is. So I'll take off 10%, 10%, and then we'll take off most of it here and leave around like 0.15 or 0.20 lots or maybe 0.10 lots up to this 4 hour high if we can. But I just wanted to get this on camera because again, I like recording my entries. I like being transparent with my journey. We are about to sweep out this 15-minute high that we recently just created, and we could continue lower off of this, so we'll see what happens. But right now, I like how the trade is looking. I'm probably going to reduce my risk on this right now to like below these candles bodies to around 4,120. I'll reduce my risk to. So we'll see. I'm going to reduce my risk right now, actually, just in case. All right, so I'm risking $571 on this trade. It's within my risk parameters. Again, we just swept this 15-minute high. So we'll see if we want to continue higher off it. We did end up forming this 15-minute gap down below too. That should protect us, right? This 15-minute gap right here. So we'll see what happens. I would really think price would at least want to come into these hourly gaps above before reversing. That's why I have partials in those areas, but we did just sweep this draw. Again, if we break structure on the 5 minute time frame back to the downside, I most likely will cut this trade. You guys saw the trade, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was Monday. I posted the full live session. But I said I was going to cut the trade when I didn't. We ended up taking a full loss. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see if we want to come sweep this high and then continue lower. Hopefully not. But I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. We're getting a nice reaction off of it right now. We broke back to the downside. So we'll find out. I'm going to mute myself and then we'll pretty much go from there. I'll play some music and then that'll be it. We'll see if we take a loss on this trade again. My current entry, it's saying where I got filled is 129,370. 129. I think around here. All right, well, we may get stopped out on this trade. We'll see. I don't like how we swept that high like that. And I have my stop below these lows right here. Really should set my full TP at 4165. 4165, 500. right, sorry, I was on the phone, but we broke structure back on the 5-minute time frame, which I don't like at all. But we still have this 15-minute gap right here protecting our stop loss. We could just shoot straight through that, but I have my stop loss below this low. Again, we have a 15-minute order block down here too. Price just might want to wait for 9 o'clock to pump higher, hopefully. But we'll see. We'll see. We might get skunked. We might get skunked, mate. All we did is sweep out a 15-minute high. Beginning versus 15-minute gap. I don't like how we entered in this choppy shoey. But I don't know. Being transparent, showing the trade. Currently the account is at 100,137. So if we lose this trade, we'll be in drawdown on this account for the first time. Because we took a $1,000 loss the other day. So hopefully we don't want to come down and sweep out this 4-hour low. Might be a possibility. Not a fan of what price is doing right now. We broke structure in the 15-minute time frame too. Broke structure. Only thing we're not bullish on is the hourly. And we could want to come sweep out this 4-hour low. Which would stink. I believe. Yeah, 9 p.m. opens up. The 9 p.m. macro opens up in 10 minutes, guys. So we'll see if we're still in the trade by then, or if we get stopped out. I don't want to be this close to my stop loss when 9 p.m. is about to open up. So we'll find out if we can get follow through it. We did break back to the downside in the 5-minute time frame, which I don't like at all, but we're still in this overall 5-minute/15-minute gap. That should protect us. But again, the market's gonna do whatever the heck it wants at the end of the day. And then hopefully we can form this hourly high and break structure in the hourly time frame and just skyrocket through these hoes. But we'll see. I'm gonna go back on mute and go from there. You know what's cool? Nobody posts the process like this on social media either. The full session, especially during New York AM, I usually post the whole entire session. Sometimes at XAU, because agent session's so long, I'll just notify the Discord and we'll get the entry and everything like that. But again, we are in this trade. You guys can see it. We're in this trade. So we're currently down $147. We'll see if we get diddied out at 9. So what we want to see is a swift move higher. We want to see price react bullish right off of this. Because we're sweeping out this 15-minute low now. You should see price just continue higher. But if we just decide to pump through this, we're going to continue lower to this 4-hour low. Which again, we took a shot at the trade. It is what it is if we get stopped. You want to see price break structure on the 1 minute time frame here. We'll see. You want to see price hold here. You don't want to see it. Again, we inverse this gap, right? But we want to see a 1 minute break of structure at least. I didn't cut this trade because we broke structure on the 5. We did break structure on the 5 on this, but again, we have that 15-minute gap protecting us here. Hopefully it protects us. We'll see. But we could do something like this. Excuse me. We could do something like this where we shoot and then dump down right at 9 o'clock. But we want to see that 15-minute low get swept, right? And continue higher and break above these highs and then get to our break even / partials. And then there's no risk. But we're playing around break even again. Let's see if we want to just straight run through here. or pump higher. Find out. I think I have ADD. Five minutes. 5 minutes. Next 5 minutes is going to be a big tell. It's either going to be a nice move up or a move down. All right, peoples. 3 minutes. Ooh. Ooh. See, what's nice when if we get 10% off in those areas, we can reduce our risk to 4 points. But we'll see. We'll see. We don't want to wick here. We want to push through. We don't want to wick and dump. We want to push through. Get what I'm saying? Let's see what we get here. See what we get. Okay. All right, I'm going to take off 10% here. Close a partial. Close the partial. I'm going to go beneath this low. We're coming into this hourly gap. All right, so now I'm risking $200 and something. Let's see. Did we form that hourly high? We did. We could sweep this hourly high and continue lower off of this, so we'll find out. We still have risk on the table. We're technically at break even, right? So we'll see what happens. We got that move higher. We hit first TP. I took off 10%. We made $67 on the day right now. I'm gonna let this play out a little bit longer. If we can get up to this level, I'm gonna take off around 75% because this is a 1 to 2 RR based off our first stop loss, right? Our stop loss was below this low right here. So if we can get up into that second hourly gap, right? Oops. This will be a 1 to 1.8, which would be nice. Let's see if we can continue higher. We're We're going to trail stop below this low as of now. Definitely a potential reversal spot. Let's see if we can continue though. Definitely a potential reversal spot. All right, let's see here. Let's see if this can hold. Not a fan of that. Yeah, we might want to dump here. Let's see. Still gonna hold this. See if we want to stop people at a break even and continue higher. But this might be the spot we want to continue lower because we have that hourly gap, right? We knew this was a spot we could potentially reverse. So let's see what happens here. I'm gonna reduce my risk to a little bit higher. Like to hear 631. That's what we'll do. We'll only lose like $50 or some shit like that. Let's see how this candle wants to come down and print. I don't like that wick out of that hourly gap. I don't like that at all. We're risking 151 right now. We've already secured $67 profit. So whatever the math is on that. So we're risking 151. 151 minus 67. Regardless, we'll lose $84 on this trade. See if she can hold. Let's see if she can hold. It's not looking like it right now. I don't like that reaction off of there. See if it wanted to stop people out at break even though who entered in this area. Oh, we didn't break structure back to the upside of the 5. Oh no, we did. We did. This became an hourly high, and we came in, we tapped to that hourly gap. Can we continue higher to at least this hourly gap? Not looking like it. Let's see if we break structure here on the 1. Still in this trade. We're up 250 right now. But you can see we also took a partial, right? We took a partial. Let's see what this does now here. Let's see if we respect this 1 minute gap and continue lower. If we do, we're probably going to get stopped out, which is okay. Regardless, this account will still be in profit because we're risking 151 and the account's at 100,200. So even if we take the loss, this account will still be in like $40 profit, which is okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that right there. See if we can hold. Regardless, we took a partial. We managed risk well. We're going to take a way smaller loss than we were risking. We were risking around $600 on this trade. You manage risk on this trade. The risk is off the table. Yeah, we'll still lose a little bit on it, but that's why we took a partial and then went from there. I'm not a fan of this candle out of this 1 minute gap. We still haven't broke on the 1 minute yet, so let's see if we can hold. I will not be surprised though if we get stopped out because we came into that hourly bearish gap. We came up, we swept out that hourly high. I'm thinking that overall market structure is bullish. That's what I'm thinking. We broke structure back to the upside. We do have a 5 minute gap right here that could protect us. We do have a 5 minute gap. We're still bullish on the 15 minute time frame, right? We came out of that 15 minute gap. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I want to keep this video running to see if we get stopped out or if we can hit second TP or third TP. If we can come up and take out this draw and this draw, I'll cut the video and then we'll keep the Discord updated like usual. But I took 10% off here, right? What did I take off? Yeah, it took off 0.10 lots out of 60, so we still have 0.50 rolling. 0.50 lots rolling. So I'll take off another 10 here, right? So that'll be 20. And then I'll take off, what's the math on that? We'll have 40 left. So I'll take 25 off here, and we'll leave 15 floating. I think that's a smart idea. I like that. I like it. Because then we can go break even and then leave some floating. So see if we want to continue the overall higher time frame trend. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know? We have 47 minutes to determine if we're going to break structure on the hourly time frame. Ooh, I like that. I like that. We're still in this 1 minute gap. We still can reverse here. See what we got. We're gonna tap into this hourly gap again. I'm gonna take out this 15-minute high because we already secured that and this. So our next draws are those 15-minute highs above if we want to get there. If we want to get there. Still haven't inversed this 1 minute yet. Let me hear some of this music we got going on. Fit time. Let's see buyers out. I want to see buyers. What words am I looking for right now? Holy shit. I want to see buyers outperform these orders right here if we have orders right here. Right? People who are trying to short the market probably have their stop limits right here. Their sell stops. Or their buy stops. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see if they want to push price lower. Oh my god, do you really? What are we doing, Felipe? What are we doing? We didn't close above this high? Come on, Enrique. Enrique Iglesias. Can we get some, like, non-copyright, like, beats? Like, some good beats? Like... What do we got? 90s boom bat vibes, non-copyright. What do you got, boom bat? Give me something. Still haven't inverses gap yet, guys. There's no good. Look at this 5 minute. It's looking like it just wants to. Let's go, bro. Pump higher, bro. Pump higher, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Hit TP, dog. Why? Why? She's trying to push higher, but I don't know if she wants to, dog. I might want to sweep these highs and continue lower at his hourly gap. We really might. Really might. You know what I might do? I really might go break even, dude. Dog, I'm gonna go break even on this shit. I'm gonna go break even. I'm gonna have no risk. There's no risk on this trade. I'm going break even. We might get stopped at break even, but I'm not liking this area. So regardless, we made $67. Not a lot, but $20 a job, $20 an hour job. That's 2, 4, 6. That's 3 hours of work right there. You know what I'm saying? Gold, I don't like going break even on this quick either because we usually have some solid retraces, but I'm hoping this was the retrace. We'll see. I think we're going to dump here maybe. We'll see. We're playing around in this gap again, and we're hesitating to break above this high. The 5-minute time frame looks like it wants to dump. We'll see. My break even's at 4129 400. 400. Right there. Dude, we still have that 5-minute fair value gap too, don't we? I swear, dude, if we come down and tap that 5-minute gap, I'd be pissed. If we tap this 5-minute gap. Can we just get a pumper, pumpy, 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 dumpy, just straight through, just like a nice candle all the way to here, and then I got it. We're coming into this 1 hour gap again. She's hesitating here. She's very hesitant. We've already dumped here. I want to see nice buying pressure through here, mate. I'm going to take another 10 lot here. I took another 10 lot here. So we could secure another $90. I took another 10 lot right here. We got 40 floating. 10, 10, runner. 10, 10, runner. 40 floating. 10, 20, no, 10, 15, runner. Right, we're taking out 20 already. 20, 40, 50, 60. So we'll do 20, 30, 20, 30, another 20, and then 10 running. Quick maths. Quick maths. Oh, form that 15-minute gap. Form it. Form it. Regardless, we made $161, guys. $161 regardless made. We still have 0.40 running, right? And then you guys can see our stop loss is at break even. Can you see that? Stop loss is at break even. So regardless, we made $161. So we can't be upset with that. We managed the trade well, and that's it. Rest is up to the market. Would be nice if we could just keep pumping though. We're building a lot of low resistance right here. I don't like that. That's why I took another partial to secure a little bit more. Because we are in an hourly gap too. So who does this shit? Who fucking posts the whole entire live session? Exits, break even. I might not be the best trader in the world yet and be making a shit ton of money yet, but we're gonna be coming up. But this is like such good value. Somebody can watch this and watch my emotions, how I manage it, everything. Can hear my annoying voice for like 2 hours. Like, come on. Who doesn't want that? I know you want to see my beautiful shaved face too, so. I know you want to see my beautiful shaved face. So we have 40 floating. 40 minus 15. Minus 15. Okay, so we can take 15 and 15 off. 15, 15, and then we'll have 10 running. That's the plan. 15, 15, boom. Running. Because this is a 1 to 8. It's probably a 1 to 5-ish. This is another potential reversal spot. Yeah, 15, 15. And then we'll let that 10 banger roll. That 0.10 lot roll. I'm a weirdo. Don't tease me. Don't tease me. Don't tease me like that. If you come down and you sweep out all this low resistance, I'm gonna freaking. You know what I'm saying? Oof, oof, oof. Okay, we've got a 15-minute bullish gap that could protect us. I'm going to X out this 5-minute. What about the 30-minute time frame? Wow, I need my glasses. Let me have a 30-minute order block that can protect this too. My stop should really be below this low, but man. All right, let's see this. What time is this? Let's see this candle closure here. Diddy to the downside, baby. Diddy to the downside. Here we go. Really? We're coming into that 15-minute gap right now. Let's see if we get stopped out. Where do you come from? Planet Mars? Like, you suck. All that low resistance just getting eaten up. Just getting eaten up. Alright, let's see if we get stopped out, folks. Alright, break even. Oh, don't you dare. I wonder if our stop loss is under this, dude. You stink meat. You see that though? We took another partial because we could see that opportunity coming right there. I didn't like all that low resistance building up like this. We could sweep all that out, and I don't want to keep my stop loss all the way at that low, guys. Stopped at break even. Let's see. If I managed my trade a little bit differently, let's mark it out. Let's mark it out. Let's see if I can find this freaking... Oh my god. Hold on. Let's X this out. My entry was off the 1 minute break of structure. Where do we break structure? Are you serious? Alright, let's mark if we kept it below this low. This would be the most recent low where I'd want to keep it under for 4 points. Let's say we kept it right here under this low. Let's see if that would have saved us. I swear if it does, oh my god. You better come back down. Make me feel better about myself. I know for a fact, guys, if I wanted to keep risk on the table, I would keep it below this 15-minute low. I wouldn't go anywhere else because we're coming out of an hourly gap. I wouldn't keep it below this low. This would be the low I'd keep it under in this 15-minute gap. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if we get stopped at break even and price runs. Are you joking? Should we stay on camera? I'll cut the beats. If you stop me out of break even, you little schmeckle. What is that 5-minute candle? Now we're back above the 15-minute too? What are we doing? Oh. Let me get this on my story. All right, peeps. We ended up just taking a trade on gold. We've been in it for about an hour, but we just got stopped out at break even. First TP hit, but I swear if we get stopped out at break even and price continues higher, my head's going through that Scarface picture. All right, I'm just kidding. I'll show you guys the trade on the other side of the camera, and I'll show you guys the count currently that we're working on. Again, this is phase 2 of a 2-step 100K FTMO account. We passed phase 1, and we're working on phase 2 right now, so we're still on an eval. We're working to pass this. We need to make 5%, and then we pass, and then we go from there. We get funded. La-da-dee, la-dee-doo. Okay? We'll see what happens. I'll show you guys the trade where we got stopped at break even. Hopefully it dumps back down. I'm going to show you guys where I most like. I didn't put my low there. I didn't put my stop loss there. Okay? I put it at break even because we were building up a bunch of low resistance draws coming out of an hourly gap. That's where my break even was. We hit first TP. And yeah, yaddy-doo. Okay? We'll show you guys the trade. All right, so this is the trade. Again, I had my break even in this hourly gap and our first TP because, again, I wanted to see if price could fully come up to this 15-minute high, this 15-minute high, and this hourly gap above. Reasoning behind the trade, right? As we'll do a little quick recap here for TikTok. We came down. We ended up sweeping out this hourly low, right? We swept this low. I scaled down to the 5-minute time frame. What do we look for? We got a 5-minute break of structure to the upside. We ended up coming back down into this 5-minute bullish gap. Right here, scale down to the 1-minute time frame. We ended up getting our confirmation to the upside. Targeted this hourly gap. First TP break even. Second TP, third TP. This would have been a 1 to 2 at this fair value, at this high right here. As you can see, it would have been a 1 to 3 where the stop loss is now. But I wanted to target this full high above. And again, maybe it's good we got stopped at a break even. Followed our plan. But again, I'll show you guys the trade. This is what it's looking like right now. First TP hit, and then we're currently dumping to the downside. Sorry I haven't ended this. Guys, YouTube channel will end this. Look at this. This is why we manage our trade. This is why we manage our trade. All right, look. We would have been stopped out. I would have had it right below this low, dude. I would have had it right below this low. I would have been stopped out for more money. That's why you manage your trade, you bastards. All right, as you guys can see, I'll show you real quick. Let me film this if you guys can watch it. All right, this is what the account is currently looking at still, right? We took a loss on Monday night, I'm pretty sure. So again, the account is still in profit, $284. I'll show you guys the history, right? We made $152 by first take profit hitting. We can actually go to, let's go to last month. Here's all the transactions on this account, right? We won a trade, we lost a trade, we hit a break-even trade, we lost the trade. Wait, hold on. No, wait. We lost the trade, we won a trade, we lost the trade, we won a trade. And then now we hit break even, right? You guys see it. Awesome. So again, just being transparent with my journey and showing the real process of it, but we got stopped out. All right. It's good we had our stop loss at break even. We followed our plan, we followed our system, we followed our risk, made a little bit of money, got stopped out at break even. We'll see if price wants to reverse and go in the totally opposite direction, but that's why we put our price at break even or our stop loss. And then we pretty much go from there. So again, the accounts that I trade in the morning, the New York AM session, I spent all last year building. We have 25 funded accounts for the morning time for New York AM trading NQ and ES. We're working to build more funding with XAU right now. All right? Have a good night. Peace out. We ended up just taking a trade. We ended up just taking a trade on... Ended up just taking a trade on gold. We've been in it for about an hour. All right, I'll go back and watch that, but I'm gonna show you guys the Discord, and then we'll pretty much go from there. Okay. So we're gonna take a picture of that. How do I get this back up here? Windows, Discord, bang. Can you guys see that? There it is. Put this above. This one. Cool. Look at that. Sent it into the Discord, guys. You guys should be able to see that right there if you could zoom in. Maybe we can make this a little bit smaller. Let's make this a little bit smaller so we can make this a little bit bigger. Don't get any more transparent than that, peeps. You can see we made $152, right? This is on MT5 because, again, it's FTMO. Posted the trade, stopped at break even. I even showed the entry and everything when I was going to enter. I'll show you guys. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Trade ideas. Gonna give this a shot. XAU 818. You guys can see the entry before where I entered. Okay, cool, awesome. Transparency showing as we grow over time. Let's see if we want to dump down to the downside after coming into this hourly gap. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. We come take out this 4-hour low. Again, did we break structure on the 5-minute? Yeah, we just broke structure on the 5-minute. I wouldn't even want to take this, though. I wouldn't even want to take it. How many points would this be? 18 points. First TP, not worth it to me. And then we'd have to let it run all the way down here. Yep, you can lick my anus. All right, that's it for me today, guys. I'm not going to take another trade. That's all I'll take. Break even. First TP hit. Adios. Get this posted up. And that's pretty much it. Peace out.